Okay, good morning. So we're going to go ahead and do the review, and then we're going to get into lesson 206, which is the review of 186. Salvation of the world depends on me. Here's the review. If you like these lessons, give it a like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Broken record. Say the same damn thing every day. Here's a review. Okay, so it says, for this review, we take but one idea each day and practice it as often as possible. Besides the time you give morning and evening, which should not be less than 15 minutes, and the hourly remembrance you make throughout the day, use the idea as often as you can between them. Each of these ideas alone would be sufficient for salvation if it were learned truly. Each would be enough to give release to you and to the world from every form of bondage and invite the memory of God to come again. With this in mind, we start our practice in which we carefully review the thought of the Holy Spirit has bestowed on us in our last 20 lessons. Each contains the whole curriculum if understood, practiced, accepted, and applied to all the seeming happenings throughout the day. One is enough, but from that one, there must be no exceptions made, and so we need to use them all and let them blend as one as each contributes to the whole we learn. These practice sessions, like our last, are centered around a central theme in which we start and end each lesson. It is this: I am not a body, I am free, I am still as God created me. The day begins and ends with this, and we repeat it every time the hour strikes or we remember in between. We have a function that transcends the world we see. Beyond this, and with repetitions of the special thoughts we practice for the day, no form of exercise is urged except a deep relinquishment of everything that clutters up the mind and makes it deaf to reason, sanity, and simple truth. So they're like, wake up in the morning, do 15 minutes, do 15 minutes at the end of the day, think of this on the hour, and then think of it in between, and then also like just unclutter your mind of all the insane thinking you have. Aside from that, there's not much for you to do. It's insane. It's awesome though. I mean, it's kind of funny. Besides this, the repetition of the special thoughts we practice for the day, no form of exercise is urged except the deep relinquishment of everything. So you don't have to change anything except for everything. Number 4. We will attempt to get beyond all words and special forms of practice for this review, for we attempt this time to reach a quickening pace along a shorter path to the serenity and peace of God. We merely close our eyes and then forget all that we thought we knew and understood. For thus is freedom given us for all we did not know and failed to understand. For thus is freedom given us from all we did not know and failed to understand. There is but one exception to this lack of structure. Permit no idle thought to go unchallenged. If you notice one, deny its hold and hasten to assure your mind that this is not what it would have. Then gently let the thought which you denied be given up, in sure and quick exchange for the idea that we practice for the day. When you're tempted, hasten to proclaim your freedom from the temptation as you say, "This thought I do not want, I choose instead," and then remember the lesson. And then repeat the idea for the day and let it take the place of what you thought. Beyond such special applications of each day's idea, we will add but a few formal expressions or specific thoughts to aid in practicing. Instead, we will give these times of quiet to the teacher who instructs in quiet, speaks of peace, and gives our thoughts whatever meaning they may have. So they're going to give us the overall umbrella. I'm not a body, I'm free, I'm still as God created me. Then we're going to put in the lesson, the concept. They're going to give us a few supporting ideas, and then that's it. The lessons are really short, but they want us to go into this 15-minute meditation, and that's why there's not a lot of words. So we give these quiet times to the teacher who instructs in quiet, speaks of peace, and gives our thoughts whatever meaning they may have. To him, I offer this review to you. I place you in his charge, and let him teach you what to do and say and think each time you turn to him. He will not fail to be available to you each time you call to him to help you. Let us offer him the whole review we now begin, And let us also not forget to whom it has been given as we practice day by day, advancing towards the goal He set for us, allowing Him to teach us how to go and trusting Him completely for the way each practice period can best become a loving gift of freedom to the world. I don't know about you, but I think that review is stunning. And I hope that it instills within us some sense of reverence and devotion. Like, this is so beautiful. Like, we get to wake up to this. I'm going to go right into lesson. Now we're on lesson 206. I am not a body. I am free. I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free. I am still as God created me. Salvation of the world depends on me. What is salvation? Salvation is a promise made by God that you will return at last, that you will return to your peace of mind, that you will return to your right-mindedness. And so if the whole world is a projection of my mind, it depends on me, to return to my right-mindedness. And when I do that, the whole world is free. So I'm not a body, I'm free, I'm still as God created me. Take a breath, step into this meditation, relax into the concept of I am not a body, I am free, I am still as God created me. Salvation of the world depends on me. I'm entrusted with the gifts of God because I am His Son. And I would give His gifts where He intended them to be. I am entrusted with the gifts of God because I am His Son, and I would give His gifts where He intends them to be. We'll be here for 15 minutes. I am not a body, I am free. I am still as God created me. Salvation of the world depends on me. When you're ready, gently tuck your chin, bring your gaze down to your hands. yourself back into this beautiful day. Thank you for practicing. Have a beautiful day.